Hey everyone, it's Michael Goosebumps fan. I have a quick book haul to show you some stuff I picked up for Goosebumps and things like Goosebumps. I'm kind of changing the title a little bit. I'm just going to put like Goosebumps book haul or whatever. I don't want to put the things like Goosebumps in there as well because a lot of people I seem to find not really watching the videos when you do a book haul like that. Anyway, I only have one Goosebumps book this week. Of course, it is pretty much my favorite of all time. I found another copy I had not seen before out there. I think it's an ex-library copy. I don't care though. I love the book so much. Goosebumps Wanted the Haunted Mask by R.L. Stine. If you don't know what this is, basically, it's a big, like, 200-something page book, almost 250-page book. This is hardcover, which, of course, I have a bunch of these. This is fantastic. This is what got me back into Goosebumps when I had a back injury back in 2018. Started reading Goosebumps because of that back injury. I originally owned a paperback copy of this that I still have, of course, that my grandparents picked up for me. My grandmother passed away, the one that got that for me. And I read that book when I was basically in the mindset that I was never going to walk again. And God, thank you so much, God. I got to walk again. But I read that book while I was just kind of relaxing and the summertime was coming through and I just wanted something to do. I'd stay up so late every single night. I wasn't working or anything. And I love scary stories. I love scary movies. I loved Goosebumps growing up. Hadn't really read any books in like forever. Like I hadn't read any Goosebumps books in like 15 years. And I picked up that one because my grandmother got it for me. I loved Haunted Mask. I was curious about whether, since it was a big book, I assumed it was going to be the first two books in one big book. It's not. It's its own individual story. Kind of feels like two Goosebumps books bound into one. They're not both entirely a Haunted Mask story, but the two stories are intertwined together. I love this. This is probably my favorite Goosebumps book of all time right now. I love it to death. I think it's magnificent. It's gory. It's scary. The prologue to this book is 40 pages long, and if it does not completely horrify you and change your life and make you completely reanalyze what you think about Goosebumps, it's brutal, dude. It's really brutal. Now, what I thought was really cool, when I opened the book today, when I got it in the mail, it had a Goosebumps bookmark in it. It says, "I'll be holding your place forever," and it has curly on it. And I was like, what? So I don't know if this is like an old thing or what. I don't see a date on the actual bookmark. But this is clearly used, and man, I was so stoked to see that. But yeah, I have a couple of paperback copies as just like one to take to the beach or something, if I would read it during the summertime for whatever reason. It's perfect for fall time, dude. Haunted Mask is a Halloween tradition anyway. It's such a great 2 episodes and books and stuff. But I have 2 different hardcovers. One that has the fold-out poster. You take the slip jacket off and it becomes a poster. I have another one that it's actually like the cover is actually printed onto the actual hardcover of the book. You can't take it off. It's not a slip. It's not a dust jacket. Not a slip jacket. A dust jacket. It's not like that. This is like an ex-library copy. It's like the orange across the top and stuff. I don't really know how to explain it, but I saw it on eBay and I was like, dude, I'm grabbing that. Got it for $1. $1, not including shipping, of course, which is like $3 or $4, but $1 for this, dude. I love Wanted the Haunted Mask. I've bought every version I can get my hands on. I have spare copies just in case something happens to my spare copies. I have like 5 copies of this book. It's the only book that I have that many copies of because I don't typically buy 5 and 6 copies of the books that are hard to find or whatever. Not that this is hard to find, but I've never seen this version of that book, and I wanted it because I love that book. Yeah, so I'm super stoked about that. I'm really glad to have it. Moving on to the things like Goosebumps books, I have 2 of these here. This one is M.D. Spencer's number 19 in the Shivers series, The Thing in Room 601. I saw this cover, and I was like, I better grab that. It looks important. I don't think I have a copy of this already in my collection, but I was like, I better go ahead and grab that. There's an axe right there, and there's blood on it, and then there's blood all over the floor. This is a middle grade book, a Goosebumps ripoff book from the 90s. Wow. That's a really cool looking cover, dude. I think by the end of this year, maybe during October, I'm not really sure, I might take a break and get into some Shivers and read some of those. Just do like a month of nothing but things like Goosebumps or something. I thought about it. I'm not really sure if I want to do that yet. Not really banking on it, but still thought I'd throw that out there and talk about it a little bit. This book here I had never heard of before. It seems to me like this is a little bit harder to find. I've never seen this. I'm trying to buy all of the Ghosts of Fear Street books from R.L. Stine from back in the day. It says this is a new book. Apparently they started at some point changing the cover art. This is book number 35, Horror Hotel Part 2. I've never owned Part 1. I still don't have it yet. and I'm pretty stoked about this. It says on the back special edition, but I don't know what that means. I don't know if that is actually a special edition. Usually, the rule of thumb is that if something has special edition written on it, like a toy or something, it's usually not a special edition. It's usually not rare. So, I don't know. But I've never seen that listed on any of the Ghost of Fear Street stuff on eBay. So, I grabbed it in a heartbeat. I got that for $1 too. I got all 3 of these books for $1 a piece, not including the shipping. So, $3 for these books, not including the shipping. Really cool deal. I wanted to share this video with you. I wanted to talk about these 3 different things. Let me know if you've read any of these, if you have thoughts on them. Again, if you want a high recommendation for a book, dude, Wanted the Haunted Mask is phenomenal. Phenomenal, dude. You have no idea how good that book is. Anyway, thank you for watching. God bless you guys, and goodbye.